First violinist Sylvia Huang is one of those rare beings. She's so incredibly gifted, it hurts. But what's amazing is that she has no idea. She's naturally incredibly modest, unbelievably sweet, but trust me, plays like a total demon. But the road to her position in the orchestra as first violinist is unusual, to say the least. In fact, it's almost unbelievable, right?
Just a bit strange, I would say.
It's not strange. Just start from the beginning for us.
I basically started the violin with my father when I was 3, and when I was 16, I accidentally tried an orchestra audition. I just saw a job opening in the National Orchestra of Belgium, and somehow it went well, and yeah, I got the job. So
Got the job at 16 years old. At 16?
Yes. I wasn't normally allowed to audition because I was under 18, but they didn't notice my age. So
On the application, they didn't
yes,
see your age?
No. So what they did is that they waited for me 2 years. So when I finished school at 18, then I started to work.
So then most people would go to conservatoire to learn how to get a job.
Exactly.
You just went into a job.
Yes.
Okay.
But that was the best way to learn in the end, because I just, like, you learn everything on the spot, and I stayed there for two seasons, and then I saw a job opening in Amsterdam. It was really a dream for me to just go audition there, and I thought, okay, I will just buy a train ticket, like, to go and to come back, because I kind of never expect that I would pass that round. So I just played my 5 minutes Mozart and Strauss, and then I went home. And when I was in the train, almost arriving in Brussels, I got a phone call from Peter, the inspector, saying, "Oh, you passed to the final." I was just so happy and smiling the whole way back home. So I had to buy another ticket for the next morning very early to come back to Amsterdam.
I'll say this now, yours was, I still think, the best audition I have ever witnessed.
Oh,
and it's absolutely true. And so you get the job with the Concertgebouw Orchestra, and then you decide to go to Conservatoire.
Yes, so after that I started having lessons in the Conservatorium van Amsterdam, finally. And yeah, I mean, I think I will never be done with learning and trying to improve myself, so I'm still very happy to have violin lessons.
So then being busy just with the orchestra, for most people that's enough. But not for you. You decided that it would be a smart idea to enter a competition which is famously the most difficult competition.
Why not?
So the competition I'm talking about is the Queen Elizabeth competition, which is held in Belgium.
Yeah.
I mean, the list of music that you have to learn, it's insane, right?
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, it covers a whole range of repertoire for violin.
So not only did you go for this competition, but you ended up actually being a prize winner.
Well, I got the audience prize.
The audience prize.
Which is the most beautiful to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but for me, in the end, it was such an enriching experience because I learned so much. My only goal in the end was just to improve myself and just learn and, you know, enjoy.
There's one last question I need to ask you.
Uh-oh.
Which is, I heard that you have an interesting pet.
When I moved to Brussels, I wanted to have a cat or a dog, but I wasn't allowed by my landlord. So I thought, okay, I need something smaller. And I got 2 rats.
Rats?
Yes, this kind of big mice.
Super
cute.
What's super cute?
Yes, I promise. So if you want a dog but you are not allowed to, just take rats because it's basically the same but in a rodent format.
Sylvia, you never cease to amaze me. It's such a great honour to know you. And you're a fantastic colleague, and you bring enormous joy to my heart and everybody else's. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you, Dominic.
It's a great pleasure.
Thank you.